What's going on, peas, chickadees? What's going on, y'all? Let me say this plain and clear. This is the Diabolical clients, the series I started talking about because everybody talks about the worker. Everybody talks about the prices of the worker, how the worker works. They are watched, they are heavily talked about. But nobody talks about the clients, and I'm here to break it to you. I am doing this series. If y'all watched my previous ones, I talked about the in and out clients. I've talked about the other ones. I just pick and choose. But today, we are talking about the obsession clients. We are talking about those on today. Let's get into it. Hello, riders. Hello, how are you? And welcome to my channel. This is Lady Vasori. And let's get ready for the ride. Y'all don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Hey y'all, I am Lady V, and I am here today talking to you about the obsession clients. These are the ones who don't want a healthy relationship. They want control. They want to tie somebody down who already walked away. And baby, that's not love, that's bondage. And it's diabolical. Why do you want to be with something or someone who does not want you? My grandma used to tell me, don't let nobody tell you they don't want you but one time. Okay? But before we get into the meat of things, the energy of this thing that we are talking about, obsession clients, welcome to my channel. I am Lady Vasori. I am the owner and operator of an online spiritual Botanica, soon to be brick and mortar, Visions by Vasori. I offer works, I offer readings, guidance, I offer spiritual healing, happiness, hoodoo, and I offer live Zoom classes now. So make sure you support my channel by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, and vibing in the comments and interact with the message. Don't just sit on it. And if the message hits your spirit, if you eat from the plate, make sure you send something back to the vibe. The link is right here. You can drop a super chat as well. And those who go back into my business flow, it's always appreciated. All right. And if you would like a deeper learning on hoodoo, I recommend you join my membership on Patreon. It's called the Spiritual Collective and it's linked right in my bio. Okay. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for tapping in. Now that we got that out the way, let's get into this message. The obsession clients, they always got the same story. Their ex done left. Ex is an ex for a reason for me. The person blocked them. No energy whatsoever. They gray rocked your ass. Or the target clearly says, I don't want you. But instead of facing that truth, they run to me saying, I need to reconcile, or I need you to make them come back. I need you to tie her to me forever or him to me forever. I need you to force them to love me. Let me tell y'all something. Spirit will never honor desperation disguised as love. Y'all hear what I'm saying? That's not connection. That's true obsession. And when you force obsession, you don't just bind the other person. You're binding yourself. A lot of y'all be creating problems for yourself. Obsession work is dangerous because it could create an imbalance in your life. If somebody don't love you, they don't want to be with you, they already said it, and you try to force it, what you're really doing is pulling on their free will. And everybody got free will, and spirit will check you on that. Okay? Even if it works for a season, because it could work, it will always, most of the time, backfire. The person might come back, but they'll come back more angry than before when they left. They'll come back bitter, not liking you. They'll come back with rage. They may have abusive tendencies or resentment. because you didn't pull them from love or with love. You pulled them with a chain. And for me as a worker, I don't carry that karma, because if I tie somebody down who's supposed to be free, that's blood on my altar. And baby, I guard my altar. That's why I say not all money is good money. And when y'all officially tell me, because sometimes I got to pull it out of y'all, which it gives me reason to believe y'all already know what the issue is. It's you. And if I have to pull out the things that I need in order to work your work, it tells me everything that I need to know. Story time. I had someone once beg me to do a bonding on a man who had blocked her everywhere. Now, she said, I just know he's the one. But everything in her energy said otherwise. He had moved on. He started a new relationship and had no intentions of coming back. He was done. And I told her plain and simple, what you asking for is not love, it's obsession. And if I tie him to you, it will destroy both of you. And let me be clear, very honest. I've been there. I've been there. I've never done a work to make a man come back to me, because, honey, if you ever tell me you don't want me, don't take me nothing but one time. I have never lit a reconciliation spell for myself, have not. But I felt that pull, that temptation, that what if I just type of moment. The problem is, it's ingrained in my mind. I don't want nothing that don't want me. If he isn't willing to come back on his own, or giving you some type of energy to reconcile with, no calls, no texts, nothing, what are you really asking for? You're not asking for love. That to me is control. And deep down, if you need to control a man to be with you that bad, you are the weakest link. If you have to force somebody to be with you, it'll never sit right. That's why I don't move in that lane. Because what you bind in desperation, you'll regret in reality. Believe me. So let me be real, y'all. As always, the real Lady V. When an obsession client comes to me, I redirect. I tell them what you really need first is a clarity blue, a clarity candle, so you can see if that's what you want to do. Then you're going to need to release. Then you need to heal. Because no work in the world can make somebody love you who don't love you. And love is an objective word. Love gonna show you that they love you. Even if they're mad, if they love you, they're gonna reach out. They're gonna call. They're gonna check the temperature. They're gonna see about your energy. I'll offer a cleansing, a cut and clear, or a healing ritual. Yes, but I will not tie somebody who doesn't want to be tied. That's never hoodoo. That's not healing at all. That's manipulation. Okay? And I guard my altar from that. Spirit don't play about free will. And I don't either. Okay? If they are not giving you any energy, any time, any flow, any conversation, then what are we doing? I'm going to need for you to do a cut and clear. So if you're listening right now and you know you've been tempted to ask for obsession work, this is your correction. If somebody left, let them go. If somebody blocked you, take that as your answer. Spirit will never tell you to tie down what's not meant for you. Never. What's yours will align. What's not will drift away. Okay? Obsession only keeps you bound and chained, and that's diabolical. Simple and sweet. If you're new here, y'all, welcome in. I post fresh videos often. I try to. So make sure you subscribe and your notifications are turned on. That way you don't miss a message when it drops. And listen, if you ate from this plate, send something back to the vibe. You can drop a super chat and it goes right into my business flow. And again, if you want a deeper walk into hoodoo, right now I am walking on Patreon. I'm thinking about changing that over to this platform so I can go live. I'm really thinking about doing that. But as of right now, if you would like to get up under my tutelage, join my paid membership on Patreon. It's called The Spiritual Collective. It's linked right in the bio. Now go and do your work. Simple and sweet. Don't be diabolical. Okay? It's not cute. Ashe.